Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Game is in trouble. I've been in my depth for the piece of the puzzle. I got it for real.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Welcome into Docking Stadium on a beautiful Tuesday afternoon here at the campus of Adrian College. Men's soccer matchup today as the Adrian College Bulldogs play host to the Defiance College Yellow Jackets. Story of the game heading into this one, Bulldogs coming in 0-3 on the young season so far. As for Defiance, they come in 0-3-1. Their most recent game was on the 6th at Manchester. That was a tie at 1-1. But looking at the other three games for Defiance, 3 goals given up, and 7 given up. Bulldogs entering this game today have yet to score on the season through their 3 games. So looking at Defiance's defense, there's a pretty good shot. Bulldogs going to break that scoring drought to open up the season. Looks like we are just about to get under play here. Again, beautiful day here at Docking Stadium. Partly cloudy, sun setting on the far side of the field. Currently around 70 degrees, going to make its way down to about 60 by the time this one's over. We should be in store for a great game in this one. Look at the previous Bulldog games. First game of the year was a loss to Bethany, then a loss to Grace Christian, and then a loss at DePaul. That was most recently on the 6th. Bulldogs currently huddled up around the 20-yard line as they break the huddle now. And that means we are just about to get ready with play here from Docking Stadium. Bulldogs looking for their first win of the season. So are the Yellow Jackets. From the center, it appears to be Elon Nathan getting this one started for the Yellow Jackets. And the whistle goes, and we are underway here at Docking Stadium. Yellow Jackets start with it. That is Burial along the near side here, looking for someone to get it to, and he does. Poked back. That's Bender for the Bulldogs, has it. Yellow Jackets retain possession deep in their own territory. Over on the near side, closer to us, that's Lorenzetti. He'll kick it up way down the field, but it's going to be stopped out by a Bulldog. Popped up in the air once again. Bulldogs trying to get possession on this one, and they will. Bulldogs have it on their side, back over to the middle of the field. They'll kick it back. Open man. That's Peterson has it running along the near side. Kicks it up to his teammate Bender working towards the middle. It's knocked away by a Yellow Jacket. We'll go the other way now. Far side, I believe that's Oliver. It's knocked out of bounds. Yellow Jackets will still retain possession. As it's thrown in backwards. Tough to see what number that is. I believe that's Gano on the far side, big number 1. He'll set it far side, contested. And a whiff by Kretschmer, shot on goal. That's our first look at Eli Sizemore as he scoops that one up. Sizemore comes into play today. Save percentage of .688, has 11 saves, has allowed 5 goals through 3 games so far for the Bulldogs. So over to center, Bender misses the header. But scooped up by his teammate, kicked over far side. That's Peterson. Peterson gets it over to Baker. Back to Peterson now. No retreat further with Kretschmer. Peterson with it again, near side, guarded closely. He'll send that one backwards. Into the middle. That's Gurka. And it's going to be stolen away by the Yellow Jackets, but swiftly out of bounds. Bulldogs will get it right back. Going to come in from the side. Tough to see who that is. Numbers not super visible on these bright white jerseys for the Bulldogs. So Kretschmer working it up the side. Not a lot of pressure, so he'll send this one away. But there's a Yellow Jacket there to get ahead on it. Now Peterson tries to get it into the middle. As Soper unable to make a play on that one, but it's kept alive. A couple headers from the Yellow Jackets make that a third before they finally get some sort of possession on it. As the Yellow Jackets have it. They'll send it back. Come along the far side. That's Lorenzetti trying to work through this Bulldog defense. He's able to get through. So that's Suarez working on the right, looking for space, doesn't have it. He'll kick it back. Good move there by Solis. Yellow Jackets still have it in the middle, looking for space. Is Mayer. He'll take a shot. It's going to be wide left. Missed the net by a good 6 to 8 feet on that one. Sizemore will scoop it up, bring it out, and we'll get another possession here for the Bulldogs. Sent over far right side. Sent towards the middle, but right into the legs of a Yellow Jacket. It'll be sent over to Lorenzetti working along the right side. That's Suarez working, gets into the middle, but right into the legs of a Bulldog. It's on the Bulldogs on the attack now. It's Bender. And they got space working along the left side. That's Baker. Baker in the corner working against the Yellow Jacket. He'll bring it around inside. Shot. No good, and it's cleared away by the Yellow Jackets. Good offensive tempo from the Bulldogs in that possession, some we have not seen much of so far in the young season. Again, this is only the 4th game, but a promising sight for Charlie Miles and his squad. The Bulldogs have it from the far side. It'll be a throw-in. Works into the middle. First touch by a Yellow Jacket. Pearson over, tipped up in the air again, in front. That shot knocked down by a Yellow Jacket defender. Bulldogs trying to keep this in Yellow Jacket territory as the Yellow Jackets will gain possession here, far side. They're going to say that's out of bounds. Bulldogs going to get it going the other way, take another crack at it. Throw in to Bender. Bender kicks it around, and Yellow Jackets will have it, but a whistle comes in. We're going to head the other direction. And the kick-in comes into the middle. Appears to be Natovic as Yellow Jackets fight to get it out of their territory, and they do. But a nice play defensively by a Bulldog. Couldn't see the number on that one. It appeared to be number 16. That was Simon DeWeed. Made a nice play for the Bulldogs on that one. So Raider has it for the Jackets now. Over to Gano. Yellow Jackets still have it far side of the field. They still have it, not making much progress on this Bulldog defense. Much different than what we saw in their last game here at Docking Stadium, as it seemed the Bulldogs rarely had any sort of possession or control of the ball. So that one's sent out of bounds. It's going to be Lauren Zetti on the throw-in. It's sent back to Lauren Zetti. Over to Solis. Working against the Bulldog defense. He'll send it over. Not really a man there, but there is now. There's a fight for it on the side. Out of bounds, and they're going to say Yellow Jacket ball. Like Solis on the shot there, but that one's going to be caught by the goalkeeper, Sizemore. Didn't have to work too hard to get it. Pretty much straight, a line drive right at him. So we'll see if this Bulldog offense can get things going early on here, as it's quickly sent out of bounds. Yellow Jackets will take over here. It'll be a throw-in from the far side. That's sent back to Gano. Gano going to send it deep into a sea of white jerseys. In the end, it's scooped up by Sizemore. So it'll be sent over to Kretschmer. Kretschmer over to Peterson. Peterson guarded tightly by Suarez, makes a play on it, but Peterson beats him again. It's sent over to Ignatovic, but Suarez again. Or Solis this time. Now it goes number 18, Suarez. Over in front, too tough of a touch. Nathan had a shot at it, but caught it a little bit too high off the knee. Bulldogs will stay with it. That one's sent up. Bender has it, middle of the field. Not much help around him. Bit of an errant kick there. It's going to result in the Jackets with possession. It's Suarez working along the side into the middle. That's Solis. Has space in the middle. He'll kick it back over. And a shot way high. If this was American football, we'd be putting 3 points on the board right now. Had a decent shot. I believe that was number 15, Mayer. We'll see Sizemore kick it over. Jackets starting to put a little bit more pressure on the Bulldog front. A couple of headers broken up by someone in a white jersey. It's going to be the Yellow Jackets with another throw-in from the side once again. This time they're going to send it straight back to Gano. Gano sends it over to Raider. Raider has some trouble with it, but no Bulldog pressure to deal with here. Back to Gano. Gano looking for something. He'll kick it up. Tough to see the number on that, but it's back to Gano. Gano's going to send this one into the middle, but it was right at a Bulldog. That was Peterson who sends that one away back to about midfield here. Yellow Jacket trying to throw this one in. A lot of pressure from the Bulldog defense. Have not allowed them to simply get it in play. As the Yellow Jackets have had a few opportunities, but not necessarily sloppy play, just not as crisp as it needed to beat what's been a tough Bulldog defense so far. That's going to be sent back to the keeper, over to Gano again on the far side. Have yet to see much movement from this offense. There's Rader. Tough physical play there by Kretschmer in the middle. That's sent back to the keeper once again. Here's Gano looking for someone to get it to and advance this ball. He's going to get it far side. Pressure coming up for the Bulldogs. That's Ignatovic. As the Yellow Jackets are unable to get it even beyond midfield, as he's just going to send this one away well out of bounds. Bulldogs going to take possession here. It'll be a throw in from the side. Quickly thrown in. Believe that's Eldred on the side. The referee waves the flag. Yellow Jackets are going to have possession here. 33 minutes left in the first period here. Lorenzetti working. Gets it over, but a nice defensive play for the Bulldogs as Ignatovic makes a nice play on it. Fight for it on the side. Flag comes up. That was Kretschmer and Nathan fighting for it on the side. Nathan won the battle. This is Suarez working against the Bulldog defense, doesn't have it. Still able to retain possession here. Another tough physical play. Referee goes up with the flag, out of bounds. Bulldogs going to take over here. Yellow Jackets bringing in more pressure on this throw-in. This kick way up in the air. And this one's going to make its way into the seats. It'll be Defiance again on the throw-in. It's going to be Lorenzetti. He'll get it back. It's over to Rader. Rader gets it far side to Gano. Gano looking for some space, someone to get it to. Instead, he'll dump it back to Rader. See if Rader has something here. Gets it up to Lorenzetti, but it's broken up by Ignatovic once again. Bulldog defensive pressure has been very good so far. We're about to hit the 30-minute mark of this first period. Slid over to Rader once again. Working against Binder. Doesn't have anything there. He's going to give it to his teammate Gano. Gano going to get that one up. Stopped. It's in the middle, but into a sea of white jerseys. Bulldogs going to take over here, see if they can find some space. That appeared to be DeWeed that sent that one away. Bulldogs fighting for possession here. Instead, Yellow Jackets keep it. It's going to be Lorenzetti here on the near side. Kicks it into the middle. Over to Oliver. Far side, lot of Bulldog pressure on defense now. Mayer's going to send that one into the corner and out of bounds. Bulldogs going to take it here on the throw-in. Appears to be Miller on the throw-in. Get in the middle, not touched by anyone. Ends up hitting the ground first. Nice defensive play by the Yellow Jackets. Kicks it into the middle. Bulldogs now a chance to set up the offense. Yellow Jackets bringing a lot of pressure on the Bulldogs in their own territory. It's going to be sent into the middle. It's going to be advanced, and they're going to call, I believe, an offsides on 23. That's John Luke Binder. So the Yellow Jackets are going to take over here. Jackets have it on the far side. No Bulldog within 20 feet of them. Now works way into the middle. That's Nathan. He's going to get it over to Raider. Raider to Lorenzetti. Tries to advance it. Here's Suarez in the right corner. It's going to be knocked away by a Bulldog. That was going to be sent out of bounds. The one who knocked it away, I believe that was Kretschmer. Over in the corner. Kept that possible scoring chance away from the Yellow Jackets as they'll reset their offense here at the top. That's Gano on the far side. Gets it over to Raider. Raider gets it to Mayer. Mayer back to Raider. Raider far side to Gano. One's going to be popped into the middle. That's Mayer fighting for it with Peterson's going to end up out of bounds. The Yellow Jackets still have it. Mayer on the throw-in. Bouncing aside. Ends up back with Mayer. Tries to beat Peterson. Can't do it. It's going to be sent towards the middle. Jackets able to retain possession here. Good play. Good advance by, I believe that's Holtzapple. Far side taken away by the Bulldogs again. Looked like DeWeed who made the play there. Trying to advance. It gets to about midfield. It's going to be sent forward. Playing the Tovich, but right into the awaiting hands of the Yellow Jacket goalkeeper. Jackets have it again. That's Raider into the middle of the Mayer. Mayer gets it to Gano on the far side. Back to Mayer in the middle. Midfielders for the Bulldogs doing a great job stopping the advance of the ball on almost every possession. This one getting a little farther. That's Gano. Gano going to send it away. Looks like the Bulldogs going to be out in front of this one. Appears to be Gurka in the corner. So they're going to call that out of bounds. So Sizemore will try to get this Bulldog offense going, see what they can create here on the full field attack. Loudest man in Docking Stadium right now. That would be Bulldog head coach Charlie Miles. Tovich tries to advance it, ends up back with him into the middle. Yellow Jackets take it away. That's Solis working against the Bulldog defense. He'll send it over to Villatoro. Broken up again. And we're going to have a whistle come in here. Didn't look like much. I believe that was Oliver working against the Bulldog defense. Couldn't see who it was that came in and made contact. Appears we're going to have a penalty kick here. Going to be Oscar Oliver trying to break through the Bulldog wall, get his guys on the board. Whistle comes in. Oliver takes the shot, and it's high. Just north of the crossbar there. Had the opening. Sizemore a little late with the left hand getting it. The opening was there. But another missed opportunity for the Yellow Jackets as the Bulldog will try to set up their offense here. We'll see Sizemore boom this one from the goal. We'll see what type of leg Sizemore has here. See what the Bulldogs can do with it. In the middle, that's headed. Again, still in the middle. Suarez made a play on the ball. Looked like the hand might have gotten it. Crowd asking for it. They're not going to get it. As the Yellow Jackets have possession. Try to kick ahead to Nathan. Kicked out of bounds by a Bulldog. The Yellow Jackets retain possession, throwing it in from the side. Shot here. This one, once again, well north of the goal. Appeared to be number 32, Elon Nathan, on the shot, unable to get it on target. Sizemore has it once again in the Bulldog goal. Sent towards the middle. Over to Brian Baker. Baker burns a man. Working against the defense, though, too much for him to handle. It's going to be knocked away. Bulldogs still have it, though. It's going to be Kyle Peterson on the throw-in from the far side. See if the Bulldogs can create something off of this. 23 and a half minutes left in this first period of play. Still scoreless. Yellow Jacks have had a couple opportunities. Bulldogs maybe one. Unable to capitalize on anything, though. Sent in the middle. Knocked away. Shot. Wide right. Tough to tell who took that shot for the Bulldogs. Missed pretty far to the right. So we'll see the Yellow Jackets go on attack once again. He's sent over to Rader on the right side. Has Lorenzetti next to him. He'll use him, but it's going to be intercepted by Ignatovic, and it's given right back to the Yellow Jackets. It was going to be sent in the middle into a sea of white jerseys once again, popped up in the air. Solis gets it to the inside, nothing there. We're going to dump this off to his left. This Yellow Jacket offensive attack has been relentless so far. Have yet to capitalize, though. But definitely dominating time of possession so far in this one, as they still have it in Bulldog territory now. As it's going to be Solis in the middle. It's going to be cleared by a Bulldog. Now Lorenzetti working along the right side. He tries to get it inside, but nothing there. Going to be sent over to Kretschmer. Suarez working towards the middle. He'll get it over to Lorenzetti on the far side. Tries to get it to the middle. Knocked away by Royan Gurka. Here's Baker working in the middle. Beats a couple. Yellow Jackets still has it moving forward. Guarded tightly by Mayer. Good effort by Baker. Didn't have much help around him on that play. Yellow Jacket defense made a nice play to shut down that attack. That's Holtzapfel at the top, looking for someone to get it to. He'll kick it far side. That's Lorenzetti. Into the middle. Deked by Solis. Working against the Bulldog defense. In the middle, he's pushed down. So we're going to have a foul called. I believe that was on, that's number 6, Ryan Gurka. Then we get started once again. That's Mayer going to take a shot towards the goal, but off the football crossbar. Ends up out of play. So Bulldogs try to go back on attack here, get the offense going. First 5 minutes of this game looked like this offense was going to have its way against the Yellow Jackets, but since then, almost nothing to show for any sort of offensive attack. See if that can change here. It's going to be sent forward far side. It's kicked into the corner, still rolling. Holtzapfel will run that one down, try to get his guys' offense going. Still scoreless, less than 20 minutes left in the first period of play. It swung back over to Holtzapfel. Guarded tightly by Baker as Bender has a shot here. As they're going to call an offside on Bender. Bender had a good look at it. The whistle came a little bit before the shot was taken. That one's kicked over to Holtzapfel. Not guarded tight, so he's just going to send this one away. Bulldogs will try to get their attack going here. It's going to be Eldred on the throw-in. Get over to the middle, stolen by the Yellow Jackets. It's over to Nathan. Nathan to the middle to Meyer. Meyer has space to work with here, working against a couple Bulldog defenders. Lauren Zeddy on the right side has a shot, going to take it well north of the goal. Had a pretty good look at it there. Not a fantastic angle, but certainly a doable angle. Just put a little bit too much backspin on it. Ball carried about 5 to 6 feet over the net. As Miles calling for Sizemore to boom this one in the middle. Bulldogs had a decent amount of success on it last time. See if we see something similar here. He sends it away into the middle. First touch by the Bulldogs, kept in their territory. There's Baker over, but Holtzapfel beat him to it on the header. He's going to dump this one away into Bulldog territory. Whistle comes from the referee. Bulldogs going to have possession here. Looks like they want Gurka to be sending this one in. No, it's going to be the keeper. It's going to be Eli Sizemore sending this one in. Trying to will their way into Yellow Jacket territory here. This one's sent away into the middle. First touched by a Yellow Jacket. Bender missed the header. Whoever's going to end up with the Bulldogs. There's a shot on goal, scooped up by the goalkeeper. That's Harper. And Harper in front of the net trying to convince the referee that he was touched by Soper. From our angle, it did not appear that he did. And Harper trying to plead his case. Didn't appear to be any contact on the play. Yellow Jacket's going to have it nonetheless. Holtzapfel sends it. Knocked into the air. Meyer has it. Only purple jersey in the area. Now his buddies arrive. He's sent up to the top far side over towards us. It's Lauren Zeddy. And we're going to have the referee come in, blow the whistle here. Clear contact by Lauren Zeddy against the Bulldogs. That's going to draw a yellow. A lot of contact on the play. Trying to make a play on the ball. Lauren Zeddy kind of just grabbed the arms and jersey. of a Bulldog. Referee was not buying that one as see Sizemore trying to boom this one away once again. Just under 16 minutes to be played here in the first period. Sent over, first touched by the Yellow Jackets. Baker in front of the net, takes a shot off the crossbar. Kept up in the air. Here's Binder on the header, kicks it far side. Knocked away by the Yellow Jackets. Best look of the night by any team so far. Baker had a shot at the net, just missed it off the crossbar a little high. Now the Yellow Jackets work it. Suarez travels the length of the field over to Nathan on the near side. He works against Kretschmer. Gets it over to Lorenzetti. He'll take a shot, but blocked by Binder. Sent into the middle once again. One-timer from John Villatoro. Missed well high. Couple of back-to-back possessions for each team. Had the opportunity, unable to convert. We'll see Sizemore send this one away once again. Attempting to go near side here. Over to Peterson. Sent back to the middle. Peterson, nice reverse kick. It's popped up in the air. In the middle, but right into the legs of a Yellow Jacket. But stepping up as a Bulldog to make a play. Sent over to Baker. Baker in the middle. Binder may have a step on him, doesn't have it. Looked like we had something developing there, but nothing came out of it. Yellow Jackets retain possession here. That's Eldred sends that one in the air. Bulldogs still have it. It's going to be set back. They're going to try to reset things here. That's Kretschmer. It's going to be sent backwards. In the middle, going to have a contest here. Bulldogs get to it first. Peterson in the middle, looking for space here, going to send it back to Kretschmer. Kretschmer sends it deep. Baker trying to make a play on this one. Whistle comes in. Whistle came in for the offsides. As Harper's going to put this one in play over to Rader. Rader sends it back to Harper. Harper going to send this one away and didn't get too much on it. It's going to be a turnover. As Harper simply sent that one way over the head of Lorenzetti. The Bulldogs are going to have a throw in here. It's going to be Kiafoulis on the throw-in. A lot of contact there. Attempting to get it down low in Emmert's hands. It's going to end up out of bounds. Yellow Jackets have it immediately heading back the other direction. Lorenzetti, not a lot of traffic around him. He'll send it back over to Holtzapple. Holtzapple sends it deep into a sea of white jerseys heading towards the sideline. And out of bounds, the Bulldogs going to have a throw in here. 12:20 left to be played in the first period. It's going to be sent in. Intercepted by the Yellow Jackets. We'll see if they can do anything with this. Good defensive play by the Bulldogs here. Still fighting for it in the middle. Popped up in the air. Couple of heads up there. Bulldogs are going to come in with this one. That's Emmert with it. Emmert looking for Baker. Unable to get it to him. Holtzapple stepped in. Knocked it away. Good defensive play there by Quinn Holtzapple. Stopping the Bulldog attack. This one's going to be sent back to Sizemore. Pressure coming in from the Yellow Jackets now. Doesn't get there. Pop him in the middle. That's Baker. Now it's Emmert. We're going to have a flag come in here. Going against the Bulldogs once again. A lot of contact on that play. Looked like it was Baker for the Bulldogs. Not sure who exactly it was for the Yellow Jackets. This one's going to be sent into the middle. Kretschmer pops it up. Sent backwards. Bulldogs fighting for it. Tangled up. A couple of players. Here's Suarez working. Over to Nathan. Intercepted by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs going to hang on to it here. Sent over to far side. I believe that's Gurka making his way up. He's going to send this one away. He's going to be knocked away by Holtzapfel once again. He's made a couple nice defensive plays in this one. Big whiff there by number 27, Eldred. It's sent over our way. That's Lauren Zetti working along the right side, looking for space here. Doesn't have much there. Tries to dish it to his teammate Suarez in the corner. Knocked away by Kuafoulis. Whistle comes in here. We're going to have a substitution for the Yellow Jackets. That's Nathan coming out and Stanley coming in. Whistle comes back. Be ready for this throw in here. It's Lauren Zetti from the right corner. Gets it inside. He deflected by a Bulldog. That was Kretschmer on the deflection. Emmert fighting for it, looking for space. Sea of Yellow Jackets there. Going to stop that attack before it even gets going. It's going to be intercepted by Mayer. Mayer has space in the middle, looking for it. Takes the shot. It's saved by Sizemore. Big time save from Eli Sizemore. As Griffin Mayer had a big chance at a goal there. We'll take another look at it. Dissects through the Bulldog defense. Tries to take the left foot, but Sizemore all over it. Both hands on the ball. Sends it away. Corner kick here for the Yellow Jackets. This one comes in. We'll see who can make a play on it. It's a Bulldog who got it first. Looked like big number 12, Kretschmer. Yellow Jackets still have it. That's Solis trying to play. Embert comes in, knocks it away. Bulldogs trying to get the attack going now. That's Baker, near side. Has one man to beat. Let's see if he can. Has the speed, turns the corner. Good defensive positioning there by Mayer. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to be heading the other way. Crowd here at Docking Stadium doesn't like it. Nonetheless, Yellow Jackets have it. That one's going to be sent over to Holtzapfel. Just under 8 minutes left to be played in the first period here. So Lauren Zetti gives it up to Mayer. Mayer walking. Sends it over to Holtzapfel on the far side. Holtzapfel going to send this one into the middle. There's a fight for it. Popped up in the air. Be sent over to Lauren Zetti on the far side into Mayer. This combo's worked so far for him. Here's Lauren Zetti along the right side. A good defensive play from Owen Soper standing in front of the Yellow Jacket attack. Cut that attempt short. Sent over to Solis. Solis working in the middle. Shot caught by Sizemore. Looked to be on target from Solis. Sizemore has got the bunnies on him. Gets up, makes the grab. Bulldogs will attempt to go the other way. 6:45 left to be played here in the first period. Sizemore is going to send this one away. That's Kuafoulis. Sends it back. Gets to Kuafoulis again, but he'll send it back to another one of his teammates. That's Gurka. Gurka sends it forward. Baker trying to make a play on another one here. Of all the Bulldogs, Baker's had the best shot at a goal so far in this one. Working against the Yellow Jacket defense. Isn't going to work. We're going to have a substitution for both sides for the Bulldogs. It's number 17, Kyle Jennings, coming in. And for the Yellow Jackets. That appears to be Mason Koss. Whistle comes in again. It's going to be sent over to Holtzapple. Holtzapple working forward with it. Going to send this one to Lorenzetti on the far side. Kiafoulis was there, unable to get there. See if he can get this one. Popped up in the middle once again. Mayer trying to work through the Bulldog defense, and he is. That's going to be sent away by Gurkha. Lorenzetti looking for the throw and doesn't have much there. He'll try to send it over to Mayer. Nothing there. Falls down without any contact. Holtzapple will try to keep this one alive. He'll kick it over to his teammate. Tough to see the number from here. He's sent into the corner for Kendall Stanley. He's going to keep that one inbounds with the Bulldogs all over that one. As Solis makes a nice play on the ball, working against the defense, pulls it back, looking for help. He's going to give it straight into the Bulldog defense. The Bulldogs may be able to get on attack here. But Holtzapple's going to knock that one down in the middle. Mayer's going to get it over to Lorenzetti. Lorenzetti's going to send it over to Holtzapple. Looking for space in this Bulldog defense. See if they can get another good shot up in this one. Solis working. Ends up back with Solis in the middle. Has space. Trips over the ball. Bulldogs catch a break there. Solis had a full head of steam and nothing but space in front of him. So they're going to get it over to Lorenzetti. Lorenzetti has a decent look at it. He'll take the shot. Nice and easily scooped up by Sizemore. Put it on net, but almost no power behind it. Probably the easiest save Sizemore will have maybe all season. 3:40 left to be played here in the first half. Sizemore sends it away into the middle. Not touched yet. Holtzapple is going to keep this defensive stand going for the Yellow Jackets. Solis sends it over. Good header by Kretschmer. Bulldogs trying to advance this one. That was DeWeed, sends it pretty much straight at the goalkeeper, Harper. Emmert was in the area, but no real chance of making a play on it. So we'll see the Yellow Jackets go back on attack, rather. This one's sent over to Holtzapple. That's a lot deeper than we've seen him have it. He'll send this one into the middle. Nothing doing here as it's knocked away. That's Stanley trying to keep it alive. One of the Bulldogs sends it away. Far side, that's Gurkha. It's going to end up on a bounce, but on the throw-in is one of the Bulldogs is surrounded by Yellow Jackets. Now Suarez has it in the middle, space around him. It's going to be turned over. Now Solis has it, broken up once again by the Bulldogs. Trying to find a way to get this out of their own territory right now. On the far side, tough to tell who that is. He'll take a shot well wide of the net. Under 2 minutes to be played here in the first period. Yet to see our first goal of the game. Bulldogs still looking for their first goal of the season. As Sizemore has it, he'll send this one away. See if the Bulldogs can make some magic happen here. About 1:30 left in the first period. Sizemore in his net. He'll send this one away. Into the middle, not touched by anyone yet. For finally, it's touched by a Yellow Jacket with the Bulldogs have possession. Gives it right up instantly to Villatoro. So Emmert heads it straight back, but holds apples there. Over to Rader. Rader to Lorenzetti. 1 minute left in the first period. Lorenzetti sends it forward. Suarez trying to make a play on it, but before he can, Ryan Gurka gets there to send it away. 45 seconds left to play. It'll be Lorenzetti on the throw-in. He'll set it right in front, end up with it again. Couple of Bulldogs around him. Nice defensive play there. It appeared to be number 26, Kia Foolish. It's going to be sent into the middle Bulldog territory. Just trying to keep it out of their own net before the first period ends. 15 seconds left to be played. As Solis sends it in to Lorenzetti. Back to Solis. Solis to Lorenzetti. Has a shot here. He'll take it off the face of a Bulldog. That was Dominic Kretschmer. Wore one for the team off the face. And is going to keep this game tied at 0-0 heading into the half here at Docking Stadium. Seen a lot of good defense from both teams so far. I expect that to continue in the second half. But we're going to head to the break now, heading into halftime. 15 minutes, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for half number 2 here at Docking Stadium. Men's soccer tied 0-0 after the first half. So looking at some of the stats from the first quarter, or from the first half rather, Bulldogs have 3 shots. It was Gurka had a shot, and so did Baker had 2. He had the best look at a shot in the first half, unable to get it to go, missed it just high, was off the bottom of the crossbar, unable to break the plane. It's been a lot of defense, a lot of failed attacks by both teams, a lot of pressure, especially later on in that first half, specifically by the Yellow Jackets. Bulldogs unable to really do anything from their own territory. They kind of relied on good defense to set up their offense. So now we are going to head to our halftime break, down to 13 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Half number 2 here on ACTV. Adrian College and Defiance College tied at 0-0 after the first half. You're watching men's soccer on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevy is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campusvisit.
Are you looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Adrian College has built something very special. You've created not just an academic environment, but a culture of physical excellence, discipline, and resilience. You've turned this college into a place where pushing the limits isn't the exception, it's the expectation.
We leave here with countless memories, loyal friendships, and moments that have shaped our character far beyond what we could have imagined when we stepped onto campus. So now, class of 2025, we've come a long way, and I know as we step into this next chapter, we'll step into a new exciting adventure. I know we will do so in faith, in confidence, and in gratitude. Thank you guys, and congratulations, Adrian College, class of 2025.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years. Never experienced before you arrived today and never replicated after you graduate. The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Adrian College has built something very special. You've created not just an academic environment, but a culture of physical excellence, discipline, and resilience. You've turned this college into a place where pushing the limits isn't the exception, it's the expectation.
We leave here with countless memories, loyal friendships, and moments that have shaped our character far beyond what we could have imagined when we stepped onto campus. So now, class of 2025, we've come a long way, and I know as we step into this next chapter, we'll step into a new exciting adventure. I know we will do so in faith, in confidence, and in gratitude. Thank you guys, and congratulations, Adrian College, class of 2025.
The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Adrian College has built something very special. You've created not just an academic environment, but a culture of physical excellence, discipline, and resilience. You've turned this college into a place where pushing the limits isn't the exception, it's the expectation.
We leave here with countless memories, loyal friendships, and moments that have shaped our character far beyond what we could have imagined when we stepped onto campus. So now, class of 2025, we've come a long way, and I know as we step into this next chapter, we'll step into a new exciting adventure. I know we will do so in faith, in confidence, and in gratitude. Thank you guys, and congratulations, Adrian College, class of 2025.
Welcome back. Second half of your Bulldogs taking on the Defiance College Yellow Jackets. You missed about 20 seconds was the opening kickoff. Bulldogs have possession with it now as it goes out of bounds. We're going to flip over. Yellow Jackets have it. It's going to be Enrique Wozniak on the throw-in. Looking for a man to get it to, and he finds one in Suarez. Back to Wozniak. Bulldogs take it away. That one's going to go off a biter. The Yellow Jackets are going to retain possession here. Wozniak once again on the throw-in. Sends it into the middle. Bulldogs now trying to go the other way, but it's Holtzapfel. There to cut that one off. Over to Raider on the far side. Back to Raider. He's going to send it back to his keeper, Harper. Raider has it along the far side. Sends that one away. Bulldogs are in front of it. This one into the corner. Tough to say who that is. Sun is setting here, so we're relying fully on the lights here at Docking Stadium now. So when they're in that far corner, numbers are tough to see. That one's popped up into the air by, I think, a member of each side. Still in the air. 4 straight headers on that play. So it's going to be retreated by the Yellow Jackets. I believe that's number 28, Oscar Oliver. It's sent back to him. He's sent into the middle. That's Suarez. Trying to pass it inside there, nothing doing. So we're going to say that one was out of bounds. We're going to be heading the other way. Bulldogs with possession. Believe we'll see Sizemore send this one away as deep as you've seen him do it in the first half a decent amount of times. As now he'll tap this one to his right. That was going to be kept alive by Bender. Bender surrounded by purple jerseys and a nice defensive play there. However, the Bulldogs still have it. It's Bender on the far side looking for space. Right in to the arm. I believe that's Lauren Zeddy. Sent back into the middle. Gretcher sends it into the middle, popped up into the air. Trying to make a play on it is Miller, and he does. Still in the middle here, popped up. A little bit of space, but it's going to be cleared and popped into the air. Whistle comes in. We're going to be heading in the other direction now. Far side, Lauren Zeddy, and it's going to be intercepted by a Bulldog in the middle of the field. They're going to give that one up. That appears to be Wozniak rather. Nice defensive play there by Eldred. Sent in the middle. Bender flicks it over. Pops up into the air by Villatoro again. Be sent into the net. And then I believe that looked like number 12. I believe that was Kretschmer. As Harper will have it in net for Yellow Jackets, trying to head the other direction. So he'll tap this one to Holtzapfel to his left. Holtzapfel sends his far side off the head of Lauren Zeddy. Nothing doing on it. Physical play there, nothing called on it. It's Lauren Zeddy working on the far side again. He had a pretty good look back in the first half. Nothing came out of it, though. It's going to be deflected, I believe, off the hand of a Bulldog. As the Yellow Jackets should have possession here. It appears to be Griffin Mayer. We send this one back. Holtzapfel has in the middle. He'll send this one far side and out of bounds. Intended for Lauren Zeddy. Led him a little bit too far with the pass. Bulldogs trying to make the attack. Nothing doing on it, though. Suarez steps in, makes a play. Whistle comes in. We head in the same direction. As Solis heads into the teeth of the Bulldog defense, knocked away by the Bulldogs. Tough to say who that is. Race for the ball, but Griffin Mayer is going to win that one. One sent into the corner. That one knocked down by Miller. It was Miller who made the defensive stop on that last possession there. Bider tries to make a play. Nothing doing on it there. Sent out of bounds. Bulldogs will have it on the bottom. It'll be Eldred on the throw-in, looking for someone to get it to. He'll find Bider. Bender comes in, kicked backwards by a Yellow Jacket. Price sends it ahead over to Suarez. Suarez fighting through contact, nothing called. Suarez sends it way downfield in the direction of Oliver before it's sent out of bounds. Yellow Jackets will retain possession. I believe that's Lorenzetti on the throw-in on the far side. Gets it in to Vivataro. Sent into the middle. Nothing much doing there on the play. Didn't quite have the angle. Couldn't tell who that is deep in Bulldog territory there. I believe that was Aaron Price. We'll see Sizemore in the Bulldog net send this one away. Going to be sent deep into the field, popped up into the air by a Yellow Jacket. Bider jumps on top of a man, and that's going to draw the attention of the official. Bider going for the header. Landed on top of Meyer. Couldn't tell if Meyer had anything to do with the contact on the play. It'll be Yellow Jacket ball. Along the right side, tough defensive play by the Bulldogs there. This one's sent into the middle. It'll be possession will be retained here. It's Kretschmer, sends it deep. Big header there and a nice one at that, right to a couple Yellow Jackets. However, the Bulldogs get it back, but it's taken away once again by the Yellow Jackets. I believe that's Oliver. Has it knocked away. However, possession going to stay with the Yellow Jackets here. It's going to be a throw-in from the side. I believe that's number 6, John Viatoro, who'll be throwing it in. And the kick comes in from the side. It's on target there. Caught by Sizemore in front of the net. Didn't have to venture too far out of his crease to make the play. They'll keep this one near side here. Popped up looking for Bider on the right side. Nothing doing there. Overshot him. Throw-in comes in to Holtzapfel over to Rader on the far side. Rader pushing this one across with some authority as it gets through a Yellow Jacket. It's going to result in a turnover. Bulldogs have it. Sent back to Sizemore. He'll send this one off the head. Bulldog Bender heads this one, keeps it up again. That's Bider trailing the play. The Yellow Jackets are going to have it. Far side's going to roll out of bounds. Yellow Jackets still having a throw-in. They'll send it towards us. It's over to Wozniak. Over to Suarez. Suarez pops it up. It's Eldred with the head to give it back to the Bulldogs. Holtzapfel was going to send that one directly at the Bulldog. That one going to be sent out of bounds. Only one who had a chance at it was Miller. Yellow Jackets have it here. Wozniak on the throw-in. Solis is going to send that one way up in the air on the far side. Bulldogs have it. Trying to play a two-man game here. Didn't have it. That's Mayer in the middle. Sends it over to Lorenzetti. It's picked off by another Bulldog heading back the other way, looking for space here. In the middle, that's Bider. Bider pushes it up, deflected off of the Yellow Jacket. Bulldogs still have it. It's Bender fighting for possession with Solis. And the Bulldogs still have it along the far side, but finally, Yellow Jacket gets the foot and a knock away. That one's going to be fumbled by Price. Believe the Bulldogs going to have it here. Yes, they will. Couldn't tell if a Bulldog made contact with that. We're still scoreless. 34 minutes left in this game. Header missed by Bender. Mayer has it for the Yellow Jackets. Looking for space here. He'll kick it back to Holtzapple. Holtzapple gets it up, but there's a Bulldog there. That's Miller, a little bit too hard on the touch there. He's going to be sent back to Harper in net. As Harper gets it over to Holtzapple. Holtzapple back to Harper. Not a lot of pressure from the Bulldogs. They're just going to kind of let them get this play going. So he'll send it far side. That's Holtzapple once again. Being chased down by Jennings. Jennings almost takes that one away. Doesn't quite get there. It's going to be surrendered to the Bulldogs. Over to Gurka. Gurka sends it. Leads him a little bit too far. Here's Holtzapple. Jennings trailing tough straight behind. Almost makes a play on it. Tried to sneak up behind him, get the takeaway. Unable to get there in time. Bulldogs applying a lot of pressure deep into Yellow Jacket territory. That one's going to be sent away out of bounds. Bulldogs going to take possession here along the far side. See if the Yellow Jackets apply as much pressure as the Bulldogs did. So the Bulldogs, if their scoreless drought is going to end today, it's going to be in the next 32 and a half minutes. Bulldogs still looking for their first goal of the season here in game number 4. We'll have a substitution here for the Yellow Jackets. Looks like number 32 coming in. That's Elon Nathan. He comes in for Aaron Price. We're back in play now. Bulldogs fighting for possession. That was going to be knocked out of bounds on the side. Yellow Jackets will take over possession here in Bulldog territory. Gets it in. Another whistle comes in. Bulldogs going to take over here. The throw comes in. Misses the head of a couple Yellow Jackets. So off the retreat here, it's going to go back to Harper. Harper sends it away into the middle. Nice touch there by Nathan. As Wozniak gets it over, Nathan goes for it once again. Nice touch there by Ryan Gurka. Going to slow down this Yellow Jacket attack. Wozniak gets it in to Solis. Solis gets it forward to Mayer. Remember, Mayer had the good look in the first half. Couldn't convert on it, though. The Bulldogs going to get a clear on this one. Harper ventures over to knock it down. Harper sends it away, but it was right at a Bulldog who heads it back to a Yellow Jacket. Couple of players go for it. No one ends up with it until Mayer's suddenly out in front of everyone. Slows down the attack. Not much doing. Tries to advance it. A lot of traffic working against them. Bulldogs finally able to clear it away. Whistle comes in. Quick, we're going to see a corner here from the Yellow Jackets. Bulldogs yet to have a corner kick in this game. As for the Yellow Jackets, this is their second of the game. Unable to convert on the first. We'll see if anything changes here. So from the corner we go. Looking for our first goal of the game. Into the middle towards the net. Misses wide. Ball never quite had the right angle for anyone to make a play on it. Ends up out of bounds. Bulldogs are going to have it going the other way. Looks like Sizemore's going to boom this one away. We are under half an hour left to be played here in the game. Sent into the middle. Nice touch there by Wozniak. Ends up out of bounds, so Bulldogs are still going to have it. One's kept alive. That's Biter in the middle, fighting for possession. Not going to get there. Solis beat him too. That one sent away by Kretschmer into the arms of the goalkeeper, Harper. Harper's going to send this one away pretty much straight in the air. Didn't get much on it. As eventually, after all the contact, Solis is going to come away with it. Biter tried to make a play on it. Wasn't able to get there. Lorenzetti trying to make a play on the far side. Does get through his defender. But another Bulldog there. That was going to be kicked off the back of Lorenzetti. Out of bounds. The Bulldogs going to take over possession here, going the other way. That one tossed into Binder. Binder gets it over. That's Biter sending it far side. Foot race for the ball. A lot of contact there. Eventually set out of bounds by Raider. Bulldog's going to have a throw-in. Bulldogs going to have a throw-in here, trying to see who's going to be the one throwing it in. It appears to be number 27, Zach Eldred. Going to throw this one in, try to set up a scoring opportunity for his guys. Here's Eldred on the throw-in, puts it in right in the middle, but it's first touched by a Yellow Jacket before being sent back. And out of bounds, off the foot of a purple jersey. Going to stay with the Bulldogs here. Sent over far side. Tough to say who that is. Looks to be number 15, Aiden Biter. Nothing doing there. Sent out of bounds again. Another throw-in from the side for the Bulldogs. Appears to be Kretschmer throwing that one in off the head of Binder, but into a sea of purple jerseys and sent away. Biter trying to keep it down here. But finally a clear comes in from Brent Raider. But it's sent out of bounds once again. Bulldogs still going to have it. There's 27 minutes left to be played in this one. Binder trying to make a play. Gets through a couple defenders. But Lorenzetti there to knock it away. And it goes off of Binder. Yellow Jackets finally going to gain possession here. Bulldogs spend a lot of time on the attack there, but unable to get a good look at the net. So now Harper has it in net. Bulldogs have a decent amount of pressure up in front here. Don't want the Yellow Jacks to get anything easy going here. Holzapfel going to send it to his guy over in the middle of the field. Fight for it in the middle. Bulldogs come away with it. Bulldogs trying to get something on the attack. A lot of defensive pressure from these Yellow Jackets. Going to end up out of bounds. Bulldogs still with it, though. That one's sent over to Soper. Soper fighting for possession. Ends up with it. He's going to send it back. Spider singing to the inside and a whiff. Opportunity in front. And a goal! Kyle Jennings takes advantage of the defensive miscue from the Yellow Jacks. We'll take another look at it here. That was sent in the middle by Biter, and a whiff by Holtzapfel allows Jennings to just tap it in. And after 3.5 games to start the year, the Bulldogs finally find the back of the net. And more importantly, they gain a 1-0 lead with 25.5 left to be played. I've said it before in this game, the Bulldogs had opportunities that they couldn't capitalize very early on in this game, haven't had much since then, and they were essentially gifted a goal from the Defiance Yellow Jackets, and Jennings takes advantage. Now you see Jennings fired up, hustling all over on the defensive end. That one's going to be sent away. Another miscue from Defiance. As Harper sends that one away, Bulldogs going to have another throw-in from the side. That one's tapped over. It's going to be stolen away by Mayer. Mayer puts it in the middle. Nathan over far side to Oliver. Oliver, a lot of contact, falls down. Whistle comes in. So the Yellow Jackets still going to have it here. They're going to send this kick into the middle, see if one of these taller Yellow Jackets are able to get ahead on this one, tap it in. So kick coming in from the far side. Into the middle, wide of the net, popped up into the air by a Bulldog, sent over to Wozniak, who kicks it directly into the hands of Sizemore. Using two hands for safety, falling down with it. 24.5 minutes left to be played here. We'll see if Sizemore can put his guys in the position to score here, or he'll give it away. To his right, sent towards the middle. Biter tries to get it over a man. That's Wozniak. Doesn't happen. Nice touch there. Going to remain with the Bulldogs. But if Wozniak doesn't make a play on that ball, Bulldogs got about a 3-man advantage on that attack. From the side, Eldred tries to get it into Biter. A lot of contact there from Holtzapfel. Put Biter out of position. Mayer pops it up. Now Holtzapfel finally going to send that one away into the middle. That's Nathan working against the trio of Bulldogs. Finally gets around him, tries to send it up. A lot of contact once again against Oliver. Going to go out of bounds. Bulldogs going to take over possession here. Bulldog defense putting on pressure all game long. Just need to hang on for another 23.5 minutes. Nathan working along the right side. Has it taken away from a Bulldog. Still keeping the pressure up, though. As a kick comes in, and that pretty much looked like the direct kick to the back of the shin. Elon Nathan, couldn't tell who the Bulldog was that took that kick. So we'll see Sizemore send this one away from Bulldog territory. Sends it to the middle. Biter has a beat on it. Popped up into the air by Raider. Now Lorenzetti sends it over. It's going to be out of bounds. Yellow Jackets still going to have it here. That looks like number 8, Lorenzetti, throwing it in from the far side over to Raider. Raider to Holtzapfel. Holtzapfel looking for somewhere to go with it. Bender not applying much pressure. He's going to send this one into the middle. Popped up into the air. Suarez taps it over to Wozniak. Wozniak over to Suarez. Suarez working against Eldred. Takes the shot. But a nice save by Sizemore. Pretty much put it right in the breadbasket there. As Sizemore's going to send this one away. It's off the head of Holtzapfel. It's going to be sent directly over to a purple jersey. Working along the far side. Burns, a defender, tried to slide that pass in. Does get it off. Good opportunity here for the Yellow Jackets. Over in the middle. That's Wozniak. Takes the shot. Deflected off a Bulldog. Going to send the one into the corner. That's Wozniak. He'll take a pass in the middle. Bulldogs all over it there. See if they can get the clear. And they do. As Jennings has it taken away from him. Bulldogs have a chance to go on attack here. He'll just flip this one over. As Bender just has to beat the keeper. And he does not. Tyler Harper makes the play, and appears that Bender's down. Not sure what exactly happened on the play to Bender. But in the meantime, he is down in Yellow Jacket territory as they go on attack. Appeared to be a collision with the goalkeeper, Harper. First, we're going to have a stoppage here so we can take a look at Bender. And Bender just had one man to beat. So while they take a look at Bender, we're going to head to a short break. Don't go anywhere. Actually, it looks like Bender's getting up okay. So we're going to stay right here. There's 20 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Bulldogs trying to get their first win of the season. Just scored their first goal of the season about 5 minutes ago. So meanwhile, the Bulldogs are going to have a throw-in from their own corner here. Just waiting on the whistle to come in here so we can get play going. So now Bender's going to come out of the game. Looks like he's going in. That's Owen Emmert coming into the game, as well as, I believe that's Andy Ignatovich and Kyle Peterson coming into the game. A little bit more defense on the field for the Bulldogs here. It's going to be Peterson from his own corner throwing this one in. Whistle came in. We're ready to go. Throws it in. Into traffic. It's kept alive. Here's Jennings. Jennings has speed. Just has a couple men to beat. And he does. Gets around him. Kyle Jennings working through the defenders. Takes a shot and it's deflected. Kyle Jennings bidding for his second goal of the game. Second goal of the half. Almost a miraculous play, but a good defensive effort. Couldn't see the number on the Yellow Jacket that knocked it away. But now we'll have a corner kick here for the Bulldogs. I believe that's Kretschmer on the corner kick. He sends that one away into the middle. Headed, knocked down. Because Miller's going to keep it alive, but right into the hands of Harper, who gave it a little bobble, but still comes away with it. Now the Bulldogs going to retain possession here. Inside, that's Jennings. Over to Emmert. Emmert has an angle. See if he takes it. Pass inside. Deflected. Off of Holtzapfel. Good defensive play there. A lot more offensive tempo from the Bulldogs here as they have it in front. Here's Jennings. He's going to take a shot, deflected off the foot, but here comes Emmert trying to make a play. Knocked away by the keeper, Harper. Came way out. They're going to call it on Emmert there. Harper came out a long way out of his crease to make the stop there. Well, Holtzapfel send it away. Under 20 minutes to be left to be played here. Bulldogs trying to get their first win of the season. That one for Mayer sent way away. It's going to be Sizemore sending it away for the Bulldogs here. See if the Bulldogs can mount another good offensive attack. They've been good so far in the second half. See if they can keep it going here. Sizemore sends it away into the middle. It's deflected off a Yellow Jacket, kept in the middle. Still being knocked around. Ball ping-ponging around heads out there. Eventually the Bulldogs come away with it. Send this one into the corner. Emmert going for it. It's going to be the keeper, Tyler Harper, getting there first. Here's Holtzapfel to the middle. Still not touched by anyone. It appears to be Oliver. He's going to get there in time. Be a throw-in for the Jackets here as they get it in play to Solis. Solis works it in the middle. That's Mayer. Mayer with space around him. Dekes him. See if he takes a shot here. He will, but it's deflected immediately from a Bulldog. Sent away. Shot right into the hands of Sizemore. Enrique Wozniak took the shot, but put it right into the grasp of Eli Sizemore, who's had a fantastic game so far today. Has dealt with more shots than Tyler Harper, yet has not allowed one through yet. Emmert pops the one up into the middle. See if the Bulldogs get some going here, but it ends up the Holtzapfel crowd asking for a penalty there, but nothing doing on it. It's here on the far side. See if we have something developing here. Into the middle, knocked away by John Villatoro. Bulldogs appear to have an opportunity there. It's Andy Ignatovich coming in, unable to do anything with the opportunity, so we will see it from the corner here. Can't tell who that is from our angle. So the kick comes in from the corner, knocked away by the Yellow Jackets, heading in the other direction. Soper there for the touch. Battling, isn't going to come up with it. I believe that's Nathan along the far side. Another good defensive play by the Bulldogs. Knocked out of bounds. Jackets have it, however. Down to 16 minutes left in this one. Let's get back to Holtzapfel. Has a little trouble dealing with it. A lot of pressure coming in from the Bulldogs now. As Suarez has it, moving towards the middle. Falls down, and a whistle. It's coming in with the yellow. Not exactly sure where the contact was, but according to the official, there was contact. We're going to have Holtzapfel on the kick now. So here it comes. Into the middle. Bulldogs shutting this one down. Popped up into the air. And still in Bulldog territory, going for the clear. Nice touch there from, tough to say who that is. That appears to be number 10, Ignatovich. It's going to be out of bounds. Bulldogs had a chance to clear it. Couldn't come up with it, though, as now the Yellow Jackets have it. On the far side, fighting for it. That one's going to be cleared away. Mayer's the one that knocks that one down. Raiders going to send it along our side. That's Holtzapfel. Sends it over. Going to the goal, and again, caught out of the air by Sizemore. Not sure if that one had the angle, but Sizemore was there anyways. So slowly walk this one now as the clock trickles below the 15-minute mark. 14:36 left to be played in this one. Popped up into the air in the middle by Mayer again. Solis comes in. Wasn't doing much. Here's Miller before it's stopped by Wozniak. Over to Suarez. Suarez trying to make something happen. He'll send it far side. I believe that's Lorenzetti. He'll send it back to Raider. Raider to Mayer in the middle, guarded tightly. Before it finds the legs of Suarez in the middle. Over to Solis. Solis trying to get through. Goes for the pass, but a miscommunication with his teammate Nathan. So after that one goes out of bounds, the Yellow Jackets still have it. So Suarez, again, trying to work through a trio of Bulldog defenders. Now just a duo. Falls down. Ball goes out of bounds. Whistle comes in. So some subs into the game now for the Bulldogs. That is I believe that was Simon DeWeed coming into the game. From the far side, throw comes in. Fighting for it is Emmert, unable to get it. Holtzapfel going to send this one away. Good positioning there by Bulldogs, able to stop that one before it even got started. So Ignatovic working against the Defiance defense, working through. Tries to get it up to Emmert, but it's stopped. It's stopped by Wozniak as he tries to work against Emmert. Gets it across. Opportunity here for the Jackets before it's sent away. Sent away by Dominic Kretschmer. It appeared Nathan was going to have a decent shot at the net, but Kretschmer knocks it away before Nathan's able to get there. A lot of defensive pressure here from the Bulldogs. They don't even want to let them get this ball into play. This happens here. Back into the middle. Nathan takes the shot, but it's, I believe, deflected. Ends up well out of bounds. Clock still ticking away. 11:43 left to be played. We'll see Sizemore send this one away. Charlie Miles sending all his guys deep into enemy territory. That one's sent into the middle. First touched by a Yellow Jacket. Still a fight for it, though. DeWeed unable to get there. But Gurka sends that one. It's going to end up out of bounds. Yellow Jacket's going to take over possession here. Rader gives it up to Lorenzetti. So we'll see. Say he moved up too far. And the officials telling Lorenzetti he's got to move all the way back. He finally gets that one in, but untouched by the Yellow Jackets. Bulldogs going to send it into territory. Maybe an opportunity here out in front of the net. I believe that's number 10, Ignatovic, working. Unable to get there. It's going to be scooped up by Harper. Harper gives it up to Holtzapfel, who sends it into the middle, and it's out of bounds off of a purple jersey. Bulldogs going to take over possession here. We're going to be sent in. I believe that's Emmert working against Rader. Tries to get around him, looks for help, doesn't have anything there, gives it up. Then we have Wozniak working near side towards us, knocked away by Keentz. So Ignatovic unable to do anything with that touch there. Here's Lorenzetti working along the right side. Looking for someone to get it to, and he finds someone in the middle. That's Suarez, but a nice defensive play by Eldred before it's sent away by a different Bulldog. Now here comes Jennings on the side again, but that one's going to be sent away by Rader before it's scooped up by Wozniak. Wozniak working over to Salis. It's going to be out of bounds. Bulldog's going to have it. 9 minutes left in the game here. Bulldogs looking for their first win of the season. So we have a player down on the field, so while they tend to him, we're going to go to a quick 30-second break. But don't go anywhere. You're watching men's soccer here on Adrian College TV. Welcome back. Our Yellow Jacket that was down on the field has gotten up, which means we're ready to resume play here. 9 minutes left. The crowd here at Docking Stadium really getting into this one. They want to see their Bulldogs get their first win of the season. As Jennings checks out of the game, that's what the ovation's for. Meanwhile, the Bulldogs have it in their own territory. It'll be a throw-in. Tries to get it over, I believe it's Ignatovic. Whistle comes in. Bulldogs still going to have it. Eldred gives it up. It's going to be Sizemore. See Sizemore send this one away. So there's the kick. It's first touched by a Yellow Jacket. That was Suarez sent back into the middle. Still a fight for it. As eventually Girk is going to clear that one, but now the Yellow Jackets on the attack. That's Raider on the far side. Broken up by the Bulldogs. Now on the attack. They have numbers. Here's Baker along the left side. Has a shot. Wide right. Baker had the angle, unable to find the net. Tried to tuck it in that bottom right corner, but slides just past the post. So we'll take another look at it here. You can see he had space on the left side, but it just missed wide right. That one's going to be deflected by the Bulldogs. That's Emmert over towards the middle. So here's DeWitt working against a Yellow Jacket defender. They'll keep it back. 7.5 left to be played here at Docking Stadium. Sent to the middle off the head of Mayer. Holdzap will send it straight up. It's over to Stanley. Stanley working against Baker. Baker wins the matchup. Bulldogs going to have possession here in Yellow Jacket territory. 7:05 left in our game. See what the Bulldogs draw up here. Throw-in comes into the middle. And the keeper, Harper, steps out in front and intercepts that before Emmert can make a play on it. We'll give that one up to Stanley. Stanley kicks it up. That one's going to go out of bounds. Bulldogs going to take over here. See if the Bulldogs can keep the defense going for the next 6.5 minutes and go to bed winners tonight. So Mayer has it working against Emmert. It's going to be forced to send it back to Harper. Harper sends it to Wozniak. Bulldogs all over in the middle, though. They're able to reset. Suarez in the middle. It's going to be deflected by a Bulldog. I believe that's DeWitt. DeWitt, here's Emmert coming along. Flag comes in. A lot of contact on the play. I believe that was Elon Nathan trying to come in and make a play, but Emmert, being the much bigger and more physical player, kind of just stood there and absorbed all the energy coming in from Nathan, and it flattened him. So here's Suarez trying to work through the Bulldog defense. Nice takeaway by DeWeed. As here's Emmert working along the right side. He's going to give this one up. Baker may have an opportunity here, but no, it's scooped up by Harper. Contact made, but incidental. So here's Mayer working it up. So we're about to hit the 5-minute mark left in this game here at Docking Stadium. Bulldogs clinging on to a 1-0 lead late in the game here. Holdzapple looking for someone to go with it, but he gives it right to Baker. As Baker gets through a defender, working against another. Crowd here asking for a call. Whistle comes in. Got some face-to-face action here. Mayer not too happy with the shove that Baker threw on him. Curious to see what the official does here. It's a physical play. They're going to come up with a yellow. Crowd here at Docking Stadium not too pleased. Bulldog faithful here wanted the red against Griffin Mayer. But they're not going to get it. We resume play here. As now we will resume play here. Most of the fans here are Docking on their feet, hoping that their Bulldogs can get the win. Nice play there. But it's quickly taken back by one of 3 Yellow Jackets in the area. So it's sent back to Harper. Here's Raider, tried to send it in. Out in front in the middle. Bulldogs trying to get possession here. As Solis beats DeWeed, still working against him. Trying to find some space as he gets it over to Villataro. Flipped up. Emmert has it along the right side. Gives it up to Baker. Let's see if Baker has one man to beat it. And it's Raider. See if he can get an angle here. Working through. Still has it. Going to slow it down. Over to Emer. Takes the shot. He scores! Owen Emmert off the dish from Baker. We'll take another look at it. Baker working against Radar, got shut down on the attack, so he turns around, gives it up to Emmert, who has a perfect look at it and buries it in the corner. And this crowd here fired up. The team fired up. The Bulldogs are looking like they're going to get their first win of the season. In the second half, we've seen the Bulldog offense get a lot more intense, a lot more pace. And finally, the Bulldogs can go to bed happy tonight. It's been a rough start to the season. A team that only a year ago started the season with an unbelievable record. Like last year at Docking Stadium, this team went 7-1. And so far this year, 0-1. But after this one, we're looking at 1-1 here at Docking Stadium. 3.5 set to be played here. It's Suarez working the middle, gives it up to Salis. Crowd cheering at the scoreboard here at Docking Stadium finally got updated after the Owen Emmert goal. One sent into the middle. I believe that's Suarez. Gives it up to Mayer. Mayer back to Raider. The Yellow Jackets even want a prayer in this one. They got to get this going. 3 minutes left. He's going to put one out in front. Headed, but sent away by the Bulldogs. Popped up in the air. This one heading into the corner. And it was last touched by a Yellow Jacket. Bulldogs going to take over here and continue to let this clock bleed. See Sizemore start to line up the kick here. Clock continues to tick. So we'll see Eli Sizemore send this one away. A lot of contact there. So nothing doing on the kick from Sizemore. So the Bulldogs send this one in from the side. Tough to tell who that is. Send it directly to the middle, but way wide of the net. It'll go out of bounds. 1:52 left in this game. It means 1 minute and 50 seconds so the Bulldogs can start celebrating their first win of the season. So here's Solis working in the middle against the Bulldogs. I believe that looks like Soper. Works it inside. Here's DeWeed, makes a play on it. Here's Baker once again. Baker looking for maybe a goal of his own in this one. That one's knocked away. The Bulldogs will retain possession here. It's going to be Zach Eldred on the throw-in. Minute 10 left in this game. Here's Eldred. He'll try to get it in through the legs of Ignatovic. Kept in the middle. Oh, back to Ignatovic again. Mayer gets a touch on it in the middle. He's going to try to push this one up. But the seconds quickly dwindling away, as well as any hopes that the Yellow Jackets had in this one. It was going to be knocked out of bounds. Yellow Jackets are going to retain possession here. The clock here at Docking Stadium, under 30 seconds left in this one. Yellow Jackets trying to get a goal for their own pride here. That one's going to be stripped away from the Bulldogs. He cleared away again. We'll see Baker try to beat a defender. The goalkeeper, Harper, way out of net. Prevents things from going any further there. This one sent deep into the corner. And it's going to head out of bounds. And with it, the crowd to their feet. The Bulldogs get their first win of the season. On the backs of Owen Emmert and Kyle Jennings. The Bulldogs get their first win of the season, 2-0 over Defiance College. We're going to head to a short 30 seconds break, and then we're going to recap some of this game. So don't go anywhere. Recap. We're going to keep it right here. Again, the Bulldogs won this one by a score of 2-0. It was Baker who had the most shots in this one with 3. Also had the assist on the Owen Emmert goal. And throughout this one, you really felt like eventually the Bulldogs were going to find a way to get the ball in the net. They had a couple opportunities very early on in this game. They were unable to capitalize. But that went the same way with Defiance, though. Early on, they had the opportunities. They had a corner kick, but they were unable to capitalize. Well, the Bulldogs, they do capitalize and get their first win of the season. So the Bulldogs improved to 1-3. As for the Yellow Jackets, they are now 0-4-1 on the season. I've been Remington Gilniak. You've been watching men's soccer on Adrian College TV. Until next time, take care.